fly half of this team preparing to kick off. But first, it wouldn't be too long without this man doing the Pirou Pirou. I'll let you listen. Parce que Toulon rouge et noir, because Toulon is red and black. The song, the great chant, the Pirou Pirou, is about coming down from the mountains to defend their honour, and that's what will be happening in this game as Toulon receive the ball in their 22 from Paddy Jackson's kickoff, straight into a ruck. Serran at the back there looking for options. Bourgaza receives.
Jouez-le!
Play the ball, shouts the referee, Monsieur Pradry, and Batry Serran does just that. Hoisting it high, wants a chase. Niniashvili underneath it. De Georgian takes it well, jinks aside. Manages to avoid Esteban Abadi, but eventually needs to offload. This is Radradra. Look at that pace, the Fijian goes straight through. Right into contact, still keeps the ball. What a remarkable play. Here's Jackson. Both teams making a sprightly start, I think it's fair to say. If this is the shape of things to come, we're in for quite a game here at Stade Maillot. Niniashvili cutting inside. That's Mignot on the ball. Pajolo goes inside again, finds Radradra. Pajolo to Jackson, looking inside again. That's Guial, goes to ground. Rabaj perhaps off his feet, referee allowing things to go forward. This is Jackson looking to his right. Lyon now pushing towards the Toulon 22. We're only 1 minute 30 in and I'm already breathless. Oh, unfortunate knock on there by Demba Bamba. But of course, good news for Toulon, able to clear their lines. And what a kick. And it finds touch remarkably on the 5 metre line. A fantastic kick from Batry Serran, absolutely inspired. Turning defence into attack. Serran there trying to get the crowd chanting even more. And the French international creating this first real try-scoring opportunity for his team. Toulon with the line out on the 5 metre line. It was remarkable, that kick from Serran, wasn't it? Absolutely remarkable. Teddy Bobigny. And he's made a hash of that one. Collected at the back of the line-out by Guillaume Marchand for Lyon. So relief for the visitors. Jackson clears his lines. And buys a little space, but not finding touch. This is Toulon coming back on the attack. Fullback Marius Domon. Into the 22. And the referee, Monsieur Pradry, is having none of that. He's saying that basically the ball held on the ground by Domon. And the penalty is given to Lyon. This is Marius Domon, of course, who's in for Melvin Jaminet. Paddy Jackson with the right foot. Moves the ball beyond the halfway line. Buying some time, buying some space for his team to set up their next line of attack. Yeah, Binoni on the internal radio to his coaching staff, looking to make some fine-tuning. Fine take by Longby. That's Marchand at the back of the ball. Keeping contact with Guiard. And Lyon mixing it in there. That's Bobigny who's getting involved, the Toulon number 2 and captain. And Bobigny's work there, halting that driving maul from Lyon. Take a look again how Bobigny really gets involved and aided and abetted by his forward teammates, of course, bringing that crashing to the ground. There he is, Charles Olivon.
En place.
37 appearances for France. Active in the World Cup campaign this season. Of course, back here for Toulon. Today lining up at number 8, but one of those versatile forwards who you could basically put anywhere and get a great performance out of him. That's Paolo Garbisi, the Italian fly half.
Lié.
Expect some magic from him today.
Jeu.
Baptiste Serra, poised. In the ball goes. It's between Olivon's feet. Serran has possession, looks inside, finds Garbisi. He in turn pushes the ball out towards his centres, and they're looking to find space here. This is Dormont once again, the fullback who loves to go into contact. Referee awards it to Toulon.
On met les mains au sol, 14 blancs. 14 blancs, mains au sol avant de gratter. Poteau.
Xavier Mignot, the Lyon winger there, number 14, judge who put his hands on the floor before trying to pull out the ball. An illegal jackal, one might say. The result is a penalty, and this is Paolo Garbisi for Toulon. The Italian lining up the kick. 15 points scored so far this season. Garbisi left-footed, straight through the sticks, 3 points to the home side. Paddy Jackson calling his side to look to the left, and right-footed he hoofs it towards the Toulon 22, where it's taken very adeptly by Charles Olivon. There he is at the bottom of the ruck there. Serran looking inside. Toulon still in possession. Serran looking, assessing his options once more. It's going to be a kick forward, one to chase. Up it goes. Who is under it? Etienne Dumortier taking the ball there for Lyon. Pajuelo looking inside, finds Guillard, goes straight into contact. Lyon trying to construct. Paddy Jackson going the other direction now. That's Niashvili. The ball knocked forward, and it's coming to a Toulon possession. And it's a kick and run. We've got a chase on here into the 22. It's important that Dumortier squashes that ball for Lyon. He's managed to get it. Paddy Jackson in there fighting as well. The referee raising his finger, but he's happy with things as they are. Fine battling by both sides, but Toulon now back in possession. Baptiste Serran looking inside. Garbisi. A chip towards the left wing, one to chase. Gabonvier knocks it back inside. Miraculously, Lyon escaped there. Exciting stuff. Fabien Gegenbacher looking on there aghast. The Lyon coach wondering what exactly is going on there. His team had possession in their own 22. Somehow it was lost again. It was the 7, Liam Allen of Lyon, who was penalised. Referee Monsieur Vivien Praderie on the spot with that one. And Garbisi now shouting the odds to his teammates. He's going to kick into touch to give Toulon once again line out at the 5-metre line. That was Villiers with that wonderful piece of almost volleyball, wasn't it? It was beautifully knocked inside. Ring, of course, on the comeback trail still. He's missed a lot of rugby this season because of injury. Toulon in possession. The ball goes to the ground. Here we go. It's Ribbons at the bottom of that maul. Gorgadze comes off it now, expecting to receive it now. Serran looking inside. Olivon, Gorgadze goes to Marshall. Excuse me, goes to Bobigny. Serran again looks inside. He's got Olivon. Olivon, the big man, going for the sticks. And Serran goes himself. He's nearly through. He's stopped by Guillard. This is remarkable stuff. Toulon really pushing towards the line. Pressures on Lyon here completely. Monsieur Praderie, the referee, on the spot. Advantage to Toulon. Gabizi. And we're straight through. First try of the game. It's Leicester Fainga Anuku with his 8th try of the season.
Bien reçu. Toi, merci. Reçu, Hakim.
Here with Toulon having the advantage, they were able to weigh up the options. Fainga Anuku coming in at an angle. His power able to get him past 2 men, and of course you could see the expression
Chef, quand tu me dis qu'il
on
le
the face
sort,
of David Niniashvili
il le sort légalement ou
as
il fait un
Fainga
sacking?
Anuku was able to ground the ball to give Toulon another
Ah,
5
d'accord,
points.
ok. Bien reçu.
And Gabizi, a conversion attempt. Paolo Gabizi, left-footed, straight down the middle, reliable as ever, the Italian, adding another 2 points to Toulon's tally. Ideal start for Pierre Mignoni and for the rugby club Toulonnais. Restart here. Lyon trailing by 10 points. And they'll hope to get into the game as quickly as possible, because the further this goes, the more Toulon will take control. Beautifully intercepted. Is this the chance for Lyon to get on the scoreboard? Great work from Xavier Mino, the interception and the collect. This is Michael Guillard. Bajrolo looking inside. Paddy Jackson, what are his options? Niniashvili stops, turns, jinks back, he's caught. Snaffled up there by Lukovic. And Toulon had snatched back possession. This is relentless stuff. Baptiste Serran kicking at an angle, giving Lyon something to think about. Collected by Etan de Mortier. He fancies to run himself. He jinks right, goes left. Looks to his left and finds Semi Radradra. Just the man you want in this situation. And boom, he goes into contact. The Fijian is a sight to see when he's moving, and equally impressive when he hits people. Felix Lambi there. Bajrolo looking inside. This is Jackson. Excuse me, it wasn't Jackson, it was Marchand. Theo William finding some space for Lyon. Jackson looks inside. We're in the center of the pitch now. Bajrolo coming back towards his left, but jinks inside and manages to make some space. Great play from the scrum half. Is this Lyon's moment? This is Demba Bamba weighing in. And it's Bajrolo again, referee unhappy. What's he spotted? Knock on by Lyon. And Demba Bamba went into contact. The ball was knocked on. Unfortunate for Lyon, but you've got to say good defending by the Toulon players. The attempted exchange of ball between Demba Bamba and Sebastian Tautufenua resulted in that knock on. That's Semi Radradra going into contact. Fine balance, strength, poise, power. Perfect rugby player, you might say.
Arrêt du temps. Bien reçu.
Worth noting that Semi Radradra, the inside centre of Lyon, number 12, Fijian, played in the Rugby World Cup, of course. But what perhaps you didn't know is that he used to play for Toulon in season 2017-2018. What a number of people involved in today's game who have a foot in both camps. Theoretically, of course, their loyalties to whoever they're playing for right now, of course. Take coach of Toulon, Pierre Mignoni. It was only 2 years ago that he was actually the coach of Lyon. He spent 7 years there in charge of that team. Well, he's still very well thought of. Equally on the Toulon bench, you have Mathieu Bastereau, former international centre, who also was a player in the Lyon team. In fact, it was there he converted from centre to flanker. Here we are underway in the Toulon 22. Marlon Rabout was at the bottom of that maul. The ball cleared now by Baptiste Serran into touch. Serran intelligently buying time and space for his team to regroup. Fabien Gegenbacher then trying to work out how to get his team back into this game. 14 minutes gone, trailing by 10 points to 0. Of course, the sooner you get back in, the sooner you can start to construct your victory. Lyon, of course, need the points. Currently 11th in the table, 47 points they have. 8 points clear of 13th place at Montpellier, but it's interesting how things can change around pretty quickly in this top 14 season. Guillaume Marchand launches the ball. It's missed by Allen. And Monsieur Praderie seeing that that wasn't straight. Awards possession to the home side, Toulon. Swan Rabaj getting the plaudits from his teammates. But I think perhaps it's the wind that takes the credit for that one. Scrum then will be in favour of Toulon. Baptiste Serran already pacing around with the ball under his arm. Garbizi behind the scrum, waiting for instructions. You see centres Rabout and Fainga Anuku. And there you saw the scrum figure of Gabin Villiers. 4 tries this season, 1 for France in the World Cup, 3 in the top 14. Still really trying to get to his best after injury he sustained in January. Serran looking inside. Toulon marauding forward. This is the try scorer, Fainga Anuku. Monsieur Praderie calling a halt to Matters, seeing a knock on. Scrum down in favour of Lyon. Let's take a look to see what happened. This is Serran coming inside. Garbizi. We see the way the ball is released. Rabout's attempt at the blind pass, as it were, looking one way, letting the ball go the other. The ball we can see quite visibly on a forward trajectory. Scrum time. This time it's Lyon who have the ball. Martin Pagerolot, scrum half, about to put it into the cage. Yeah, to Pagerolot. Pagerolot to kick, 1 to chase.
Merci.
Gabin Villiers will collect, and he will hoof it forward, right-footed. Collected by Paddy Jackson. Lyon coming back. This is Niniashvili trying to change direction, but slips. His boots letting him down on this perfect surface here at Stade Maillot. That's a try scorer, Leicester, Fainga Anuku into contact. Baptiste Serran at the back of this ruck. Referee Monsieur Praderie pointing the ball out. Serran now obliged to get it out of there and move it. And that's ribbons. Toulon really pressing forward. Garbizi looks to lump it forward with his left boot. He's put too much on it and out it goes. Bad judgment from the Italian. And he knows it. Disappointment there. You can see it all written all over his tri-coloured mouthguard, can't you?
Merci.
So the result of that then, scrum in favour of Lyon. Monsieur Praderie making the sign. 2 hands together in a scrum figure. Felix Longby there, former French international. We'll keep it red in the face. It is warm, let me tell you, in Toulon. It's warm all over France today. Toulon now set up defensively. You can see Lyon trying to cook something up. That's Xavier Mignot, number 14. He's had an eventful game so far. That interception about 5 minutes ago was pure quality, wasn't it? Pagerolot puts the ball in. Guillard at the back in the blue boots. Pagerolot takes it himself. He fancies a run. Lays it off to Jackson. Jackson in turn finds support on the inside. We've now got Mignot. Runs into Gabin Villiers, but manages to shrug him off. Lyon now roll into the Toulon 22. Still in possession, still pushing forward. That's Roman Taufifenua to Lombe. This is looking good for Lyon. But it has to be said, Toulon's defence, all credit to
Il y a
them.
le 3 qui est inefficace.
That was Beka Gigashvili and Teddy Bobigny
Un blanc, ballon gardé au sol.
leading by example there. The Lyon player had no option but to keep hold of the ball on the ground. And of course, that is against the rules. Lovely little Shistira or back pass there from Roman Tifanua,
S'il voit quelque chose,
the French
ouais,
international.
Ok.
See it again from this angle. Nicely done, wasn't it, to Lombi? We love these bits of quality, don't we, in French rugby? Fantastic stuff.
C'est sur vous? C'est sur vous?
Non, sur les lits là-bas. Mais je vais pas vous voir directement.
Non, mais vous avez bien fait. Mais est-ce que le plaquage a lu sur vous?
Coming up to the 20-minute mark now, and I don't know about you, but I'm pretty exhausted already. This has been an eventful game, hasn't it? End-to-end stuff. No quarter given, no quarter expected. That's Bobigny throwing the ball again. Abadi collects. Serran dummies, goes back inside. What a tricky play he is. And it's judged.
Il passe jamais la ligne, donc il n'y a pas d'enjeu, il passe jamais l'alignement. Par contre, je sais qu'il anticipe
by
et vous le
Charles
retenez.
Olivon.
Je lui fais la consigne que lui l'anticipe. Oui, je lui fais la consigne que lui l'anticipe pas et que vous le retenez pas. 8. La touche, elle n'est pas terminée, vous ne traversez pas l'alignement comme ça. Là, il n'y a pas d'incident parce que vous êtes retenu, mais anticipez pas.
Something in the pass between, or the transition between Serran and Olivon.
Arrêt du temps.
We couldn't quite see it, but the referee, Vivien Praderie, was on the spot and he's judged this is a scrum. You could already see Martin Pajolo of Lyon holding the ball under his arm, getting ready
Allez,
to
messieurs.
do battle.
Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
The ball goes in. Pajolo goes to the back of the Lyon side of the scrum, collects and looks inside towards Jackson. Jackson lays the ball off to Semi Radradra, the number 12, on the floor now. Pajolo once again coming inside. Jackson kicks. It's long and it bounces kindly for him. Collected very neatly by Marius Dormont, who's able to evade one challenge and bounce forward to the 40-meter mark. Baptiste Serran coming inside to Swan Rebage. Protected by Gigashvili. And by Gros.
Jouez-le.
Aptly named as Monsieur Gros. The loose head prop of Toulon. Jean-Baptiste Gros. Gigashvili takes. Wrestle to the side there. That's a great play. Oh my. Gabin Villiers, Charles Olivon, Lester Fanga Anuku. Doing the business there for Toulon. Gigashvili, the poor lad, didn't know what hit him.
Sur les 40.
But I can guarantee the Georgian will be back. He is a tough character. All in the game is what he'll be thinking. Another preach the crowd here at the Stade Maillot, being treated to a rugby feast. This is a cracking game. Their side winning 10-0, but Lyon not out of it yet. Interesting. Oh, this is great. Villiers coming inside. Oh no, it went forward. What a shame. From a pure rugby perspective, you wanted that move to continue. It was lovely, wasn't it? It's so well worked. And Gabin Villiers coming in from his left wing towards the right, creating the extra player and finding space as well. Disappointment all over the face of Marius Dormont. Sébastien Tao-Fifenua, captain of Lyon, informing Monsieur Praderie they want to have the scrum.
C'est ce qu'il m'a dit.
So we're lining up
J'ai
again for
répondu que c'était le ballon qui
another
glissait.
ultimate challenge of both packs.
Ah, pas.
Just to let you know, temperature in Toulon today is 22 degrees.
Flexion.
Some might say that's not too hot.
Lié.
But certainly you can see one or two of the players beginning to suffer in the heat. Great play there by Lyon.
Ballon sorti, ballon sorti.
Pajolo decides to go himself. Can't find a way. His pass to Jackson is poor, but Lyon keeping possession.
Non, derrière.
Xavier Mignot there. Able to keep possession.
Ouais, je me sens.
Pajolo once again, Lyon trying to find a way through. That's Gabin Villiers scrapping as ever to get to the ball. Toulon really keeping the pressure on Lyon. The referee has told Pajolo to play the ball. Forward he pops it. Out of play it goes. Collected by Dormont, who goes inside quickly. It's Villiers who fancies a run himself. In he goes to contact. How many times have you seen him do that over the years? That's Gigashvili at the bottom of that maul. Baptiste looking inside. Baptiste Serran. Nice play. This is Bobigny, the hooker. And Serran collects. Tries to play it forward. He's tackled. The referee says it was a fair tackle. Serran thought it wasn't. Lyon clear their lines. Charles Olivon collects. He's pinned back by Niniashvili. But Toulon still in possession. Villiers now on the left wing. Bounces off Mignot. Keeps possession for his team. The red and black of Toulon still in charge. The whites of Lyon. Lyon Olympique Universitaire.
No, no,
their proper name.
No.
That's L-O-U, which gives Lou, which is their nickname. Lou sounding like, I think the word is homonym with Lou, L-O-U-P, which means wolf, which is why their symbol is a wolf. Niniashvili tries to collect but can't. Olivon bumps into him. And it's Toulon who benefit.
Premier blanc, deuxième rouge.
Monsieur Perdry spotted two knock-ons. The first one from Niniashvili of Lyon. The second one by Olivon. It's calling a hold to play. There we see the first knock-on.
Si vous voulez que je vous récompense
the
sur le
second
mêlé,
one there,
allez pas me chercher le pilier en
Toulon
face.
player.
Vous restez derrière le cul. D'accord? Tu lui expliques? Arrête du temps.
Baptiste Serran catching his breath here. Looks like he's taken a knock.
C'est bon les gars? Hein?
All players taking advantage of the pause to take on board some liquids.
Je te remercie.
And have a little reflection on the next stage of combat. This was Serran going through. There he gets absolutely clobbered by Sébastien Taufifenua.
Non, parce que le ballon est complètement sorti derrière et après vous avez votre troisième ligne qui vient chercher le pilier.
Serran still feeling the effects of that one.
Moi ça me pose pas de problème. Là.
The referee, Monsieur Perdry, was clear at the time that the tackle was fair. Serran pointing out that the ball had left his possession.
Allez, messieurs.
And he was chasing. Monsieur Perdry is saying that it was all in the movement of play. Paolo Garbisi looks on as once again two packs prepare to do battle. Baptiste Serran it is.
Lié.
Ball in hand. Toulon scrum half. Stoops to place the ball into the combat zone. Olivon's got it between his feet. The scrum has wheeled. What is Monsieur Perdry going to say?
Pas de poussée significative à refaire.
He wants the scrum taken again.
Allez. Allez messieurs. Allez les gars. Très bonne mêlée jusqu'à présent, deux mêlées où ça cafouille un peu. On revient sur des bons comportements. On reste bien dans l'axe tous les deux.
So, Monsieur Perdry, just to sort of paraphrase what he said both teams push straight. The scrums so far have been very good. The last few have begun to get a bit scrappy. He wants both front rows to push in a straight manner. Textbook is what he's looking for.
Flexion.
You all know what I'm talking about wherever you're watching, don't you?
Lié. Je.
Scrum collapses. Lyon penalised. Demba
Ça
Bamba.
rentre, ça pousse, ça tombe. Donc coup de pied franc. Capitaine. Mêlée.
Teddy Bobigny of
Ok.
Toulon, the captain, has, when given the choice, said they want to restage the scrum. Clearly, Toulon feel at this point they've got the upper hand
Votre distance, les gars, les épaules.
in this
Allez.
part of play, as well as a 10-point lead. And perhaps they can set it up for another try. And see how the backs are spaced out in that attacking formation. Clearly, Paolo Galbizi will look to cook something up from his fly-half position.
Flexion.
In the meantime, Baptiste Serra, his
Oh, ça
partner
sert à
in
rien, on est
crime,
déjà-
scrum half.
On est déjà imbriqué. Allez les gars.
Now, at some point now, one wonders whether a yellow card will be given to someone, because clearly there are a number of repeat offences in this front row. And it's Lyon that's under pressure. Certainly Demba Bamba was the man judged to be at fault when the scrum collapsed.
Flexion. Lié. Jeu.
Front rows engaged. Baptiste Serran puts the ball inside for Toulon. Olivon is trying to cook something up here with Serran at the back of the scrum. Olivon picks and goes. He gives it to Serran, to Galbizi. And here's the try-scoring outside centre, Fayinga Anuku.
Avantage 10 hors jeu. 10
The
blancs.
Corvec. Serran back inside again. Ball fumbled backwards, it seems. Galbizi now has possession. And the referee, Monsieur Pradery, calling
Ballon
a halt.
devant. Hors jeu 10 blancs.
He's bringing
Merci.
matters back. He said there was the offside of a Lyon player, the number 10, Paddy Jackson. So Toulon
Dix
still in
blancs.
possession. We're inside the Lyon 22. The pressure is on the visitors. Pierre Mignoni trying to transmit a message to his team. And if that message was kick it to touch and take the line out, then that message was received. There we see Paddy Jackson, unintentionally but nonetheless offside. So the excitement mounts. That's Mathieu Bassero, former French international, former Stade Francais player. Toulon, Lyon, now back at Toulon as a coach. Teddy Bobigny, captain and hooker, throws it straight, collected by Ribbons. And what has Monsieur Pradery seen? He's calling a knock-on
Les gars.
as the ball was collected by Ribbons, which results in a scrum to the visitors, Lyon. Lyon have battled well in his first half, but I think it's fair to say, and the scoreline reflects that they haven't created much in terms of scoring chances. And as Charles Olivon shouts out the word discipline.
Là, là, là.
Discipline. One can expect that Olivon and his teammates are pretty happy so far with how this match is going to them. 10 points in the lead, and now here with a scrum to contest on the 5-meter line of the visitors.
Flexion. Lié.
The ball though is in the possession of Lyon. Martin Pagerelot
Jeu.
places the ball inside the scrum.
Restez là.
Serran gives it a shove, and as it wheels, Pagerelot pulls away to the right-hand side and kicks the ball to the 40-meter line inside the Toulon half. This is Domon coming back, the fullback, who seems to be game to try and take on anybody.
Premier.
A judge to have held onto the ball as he went to ground. It's another error from Marius Domon.
Ouais.
Penalised. We have Demba Bamba leaving the field, Simotoga replacing him.
Allez Mathieu, on rattrape, allez.
Meanwhile, Paddy Jackson, the Irishman, right-footed, finds touch. Valentin Simotoga on the pitch, replacing Demba Bamba, who we just saw briefly there, applauding his teammate.
Bien reçu. Rouge. Là, premier. Attendez.
Simatoga enters the
Arrêt du temps.
line out
Arrêt du temps.
at an interesting
Venez,
point.
rouge.
Lyon here poised to perhaps
Ça fait
create
2
a
fois
try
que je vous
scoring
replace dans
occasion.
l'alignement pour bien prendre l'alignement. D'accord? Ils disent le nombre, vous respectez le nombre. Ok?
C'est juste
Que
ça,
je vous
relayeur,
reprenne.
il y a deux
Non,
relayeurs.
mais que je vous reprenne pas là-dessus, pour qu'on puisse enchaîner.
Monsieur
En place.
Bradley giving Toulon a dressing down for not respecting the numbers for the line out. Just translating for you in case you didn't get the words. Guillaume Marchand, it's long. It's snaffled back by Toulon.
Oui. Un de plus. Non. Un de plus. Un de plus. Si vous voulez, vous tapez là-dessus. Un de plus en touche. Là, c'est soit mêlé ici, soit
So
vous le
Monsieur
jouez. Soit vous
Bradley
prenez
has
la touche, mais
penalised
touche,
Toulon
elle
for
est
having an extra player in the line out. It's remarkable. He just gave him the dressing down about that
Moi, je
very
le vois,
big.
moi, je le vois dans
And
l'alignement.
then
je
they
vois.
somehow managed to have an extra
C'est quoi
player in
votre
the
option?
line out. It's almost unthinkable, isn't it? But here we have it. Toulon, perhaps
En
at
fait,
this
il
stage being their own
n'y a
worst
rien de clair.
enemies,
En fait,
creating this
on ne sait pas s'il est
situation,
dedans, s'il est dehors. On ne sait pas s'il est dedans ou dehors.
which
Donc,
gives Lyon a
c'est pas
chance
assez
here
clair.
with possession and the scrum in their favour. And a new forward in Valentin Sumatoga, who replaces Demba Bamba, to perhaps set up the possibility of getting some points on the board.
Flexion. Lié.
Pajolo with the
Je.
ball. To the scrum it goes. Scrum holding. You can see Sumatoga having a very rough welcome. But Radra finding a way through. High tackle perhaps on Parisien.
Non.
Lyon still in possession. Pajolo looks inside to Guillard. Guillard goes to ground on the 5-metre line. Pajolo again goes to his left. And this is Lyon really pushing through to the money time, as it were. Lombe tries to go himself. He's stopped.
Sortez.
Pajolo looking to Jackson. Coming inside. Radradra. Long pass. And it evades everybody. And Gabin Villiers and Alfred Parisien facing off. A minor entertaining bout of fisticuffs on the sidelines there. Gentlemen, break it up, please. So we saw from Radradra's pass.
On tape un petit peu dans le ballon, le 11 vient pousser, et après il n'y a pas de geste.
Monsieur, on peut checker, il arrive la main en avant.
Sebastian Tafafanu is asking the referee to check from the pass from Radradra whether it was knocked on by a Toulon player. The fisticuffs we've just seen has been dismissed by Mr. Praderi as just, well, basically that. No one being penalised for that one.
Allez, ça se passe très bien depuis le début de la partie, messieurs, d'accord, le ballon sort en touche, il n'y a aucune faute. Le 13 donne un léger coup de pied et lui, il vient de le pousser. Donc on redémarre sur la touche, juste on vous demande la maîtrise par rapport à vos joueurs.
Gabin, t'as touché le ballon?
Monsieur, merci.
Je vais juste le rugby, je vais le toucher rapidement, on peut même pas.
Now, was there a touch, a hand on it? Is the argument there that Villiers knocked it on as he was trying to intercept? Now that the little set to between Parisien and Villiers, two gentlemen now shaking hands, and they're in front of the referee, Monsieur Praderi. And I don't know what this replay is gaining, other than showing us a bit of fisticuffs. Nonetheless, here we are, Stade Mayol, beautiful weather. Toulon 10, Lyon 0. Teddy Bobigny, hooker and captain of Rugby Club Toulonnais. Beautifully launched, intercepted by Lombi. Great play by the Lyon second row. And they can come again now. Jackson putting it inside to Guillard. That's Pajolo again. Jackson once again. Semi Radradra looking to take players on. Such an exciting player.
En avant.
Knock on. In
Vous avez
favour of
choix,
Lyon.
pénalité juste ici pour plaquage. Et capitaine. Vous avez le choix, pénalité ici sur plaquage haut ou sur les 15 mètres par rapport à la touche. Ici, merci.
So it's a
Plaquage
penalty there for
haut,
the high
11
tackle
rouge.
by the
Plaquage
11. The inevitable Gabin Villiers. There we see Ribbons was
3 points.
jumped by Felix Lombi. They completely read it, didn't they? And there we see the high tackle committed by Gabin Villiers. Nothing nasty, as the French rugby folk have a habit of saying, but nonetheless against the rules. Which gives Paddy Jackson, the Irishman, the chance to get some first points on the board for his side. Jackson with 147 points so far this season, which puts him at 4th place in the top 14 points scoring tables. Jackson breathes deeply, engages those leg muscles, as you can see. And right-footed Jackson gets 3 points on the board for Lyon. Always nice to get off the mark. And Lyon now just a try and a conversion behind. Paolo Garbisi gets us underway again here at the Stade Maillot. Left-footed, plants the ball deep into the Lyon 22, where it's number 8, Michael Guillard, who collects. Bajolo asking for protection.
Jouez-le!
It's been told by Monsieur Predery, the referee, to jouez-le, which means play it.
Ballon touché.
He really gets clobbered, doesn't he? Well, he does get clobbered. And Pajolo is on the floor. So while Pajolo's getting the magic sponge, we're looking at a lineup developing there. We see Ribbons and Abadi with one intention there. Ribbons perhaps getting him after the ball. The referee, Monsieur Predery, takes a look at that. He might have a word with Ribbons.
Bien reçu.
But what we do know is we have a line out. Marchand takes it, Guillard collects. And we're on the run now. This is Liam Allen. Protected by Marchand. Pajolona up and running. That looked forward, didn't it? And indeed it was. An error from the scrum half. Perhaps his head spinning from that tackle by Ribbons. The two hookers there looking at each other, Marchand and Bobigny, and smiling. This is a game that's had a lot of toughness about it, but there's also quite a bit of fun too. There's the great Sergio Parise, of course, the Italian captain, mainstay of Stade Francais for many seasons before joining Toulon, and now the number 2 here at Rugby Club Toulonnais.
Flexion! Lié!
Took it down towards half-time. Once again, Monsieur Predery unhappy with how the front row is binding. Fabien Gegenbachier has to work out how to get his team really into this game. Trailing by 7 points. Toulon have had a lot of possession. And in many ways, it's a wonder they're not further in the lead. They've created quite a lot of chances.
Flexion!
Gros, Bobigny, Gigashvili, the front row for Toulon. Taufifenua, Marchand, and Simitoga for Lyon. Serran puts in the ball. The inevitable Charles Olivon is at the number 8 position. Ball at his feet.
Avantage. Oui, oui.
Advantage given to Toulon. And this is a burst forward
Deuxième avantage.
to Ikuvu. Serran now inside. Laid off by Bobigny.
Ici au
A
ballon.
tackle on Garbisi perhaps, but play on. And now Fayenga Anuku into contact. Serran again, the ball goes
Avantage là-bas.
above Gigashvili's head. This is Rabout. Ribbons into contact. And the referee unhappy, he's bringing play back. Pierre Mignoni unhappy too, the Toulon coach.
Vous avez le choix, soit il y a un avantage sur la mêlée, soit sur le plaquage haut légèrement après.
On va prendre le plus près de...
Le plus près pour avoir pour le poteau.
So
Ah,
the two
il y a
choices there
pénalité.
given to
Il y avait
Teddy
soit sur la
Bobigny.
mêlée ou sur le
He could
plaquage
have
haut,
the,
plaquage haut ici, donc ils prennent 3 points après.
scrum or the infringement with the high
Si, si.
tackle, which he's decided
Toujours
to go for because it's
Toujours
closer
photo.
to the posts and it's giving Garbisi the chance to kick 3 more points and increase Toulon's lead. The Italian fly
Plaquage haut.
half, ball in hand, awaits his tee. Arriving expressly. And Monsieur Prada uses his toe to
Ouais, c'est pareil de mon côté, je
show
relève une fois que
Garbisi
les
where
intentions
this
sont
kick
doubles.
has to be taken from. Garbisi already with 5 points to his account in this game. Shapes up now, left-footed to add. He hopes another 3. The Italian fly half, Garbisi, adds 3 more points to Toulon's total. And referee Monsieur Vivien Praderie blows the whistle for half-time.
La mêlée ici, c'est sur la double poussée, vos 2 piliers subissent et se relèvent.
Toulon 13, Lyon 3, the score here at the Stade Mayol.
Guillaume, vous êtes dans le match, vous montrez de belles intentions, une belle conquête, mais vous manquez de réalisme dans les zones de marque. Qu'est-ce qu'il va falloir faire en seconde période? Quel levier il faut activer?
Ouais, on manque de réalisme, après c'est dur. Il fait chaud, mais tous les mecs font l'effort, mais c'est vrai que quand on n'arrive pas à sortir notre camp, c'est compliqué, on est acculé depuis le début, donc bien ressortir et après on pourra jouer.
They've got to play,
Merci.
basically, so they've got to play. Got to find their mark, I suppose. They've got to find their way through. Welcome back to the Stade Mayol here, where Toulon in red are facing Lyon in white. The scoreline is Toulon 13, Lyon 3, and the gentleman there we see with his back to the camera, Baptiste Couillou,
Jawad.
who is still on the substitutes bench.
Ok. Hakim, c'est bon pour toi?
Couillou, of course, the
Allez, bonne
French
deuxième
international scrum halves. France blessed right now with amazing scrum half talent. Will we see him at some stage in the game playing for Lyon? Paolo Garbisi it is who gets the game underway, kicking into the sun.
Avantage en avant.
The ball straight into Lyon's 22 and it's bouncing dangerously. David Niniashvili, the Georgian fullback, gathers it up.
Avantage terminé.
And this is that Lyon marauding forward. Taufifinu are going to ground. Bajero looks inside. Once again, Jackson now with the kick diagonally towards the 5-meter
La
line.
marque, les gars.
It bounces into the try zone and out. Error perhaps influenced by the wind that sweeps across Stade Mayol, coming from the right as we're looking at it. That's where the sea is, and the sea is literally about, I'd say, having been there 30 meters away from the end of the stadium. The wind blows in off the sea and often creates havoc for kickers at this stadium. The upshot of that error by Paddy Jackson is a scrum
Arrêt du temps.
from whence he kicked the ball. And of course, possession in the hands of the Rouge et Noir, the red and black of Toulon. And there's Baptiste Serran, the scrum half, who will be taking charge of matters now. As the referee, Monsieur Praderie, gets both front rows ready to engage. We had a word with both front rows midway through the first half about how they bind. It's been a constant problem from the referee's eyes.
Flexion.
Now we'll see where this goes from this moment.
Lié. Je.
Théo William, the number 6 there for Lyon. Ball goes down. Olivon breaks out. Charles Olivon breaking through. Straight into contact. This is Serran. He's looking inside now. Finds Bobigny, his captain, and hooker. He's aided and abetted by Gros. Serran in possession again. Garbizi slinks the ball to his left. Here come Toulon again down the middle. Bobigny to Garbizi. Garbizi looks to behind him there.
Ballon derrière.
And great defending by Lyon, you have to say. Pushing Mylon Rabout towards the touchline. Toulon remain in possession. Gigiashvili going into contact. Serran, Garbizi. The ball chipped forward by Fanga Anuku. Intercepted by Niniashvili, the Georgian on a run. Neat pass to the right. This is great stuff from Lyon. Breaking away. Still in possession. Pajolov has Niniashvili marauding through. This is Liam Allen. Goes to ground. Lyon turning defense into attack beautifully. Lambe lumps it to the left. This is Radradra. Who better than he to go now into contact? He goes through 3 players, keeps possession. Lyon now in their best attacking position of the match. And still going forward. Niniashvili tries to get through a gap. He's stopped by Olivon. Lyon here piling on the pressure. Toulon resolute, but Lyon have an advantage at this stage. And the referee, Monsieur Praderi, blows the whistle.
Numéro 11.
Galan Villiers again is the Toulon player who is admonished. Lyon have possession. They were playing an advantage there. But great play from Lyon to turn that defense into attack. Here's where Niniashvili intercepted the chip forward and created the opportunity. And here we go, Lyon again on the 5-meter line. Pajolot goes over the line, but the whistle's gone. And the chance, it has to be said, squandered there by Lyon. The kick taken quickly. Niniashvili drops the ball, fumbles it forward, and gifts possession back to Toulon. Relief for the home side in red and black, leading by 13 points to 3. And Lyon having no one but themselves to blame for the breakdown of that, you have to say, try-scoring opportunity. In the background we see Beka Girashvili having some running repairs done to him. The Toulon tight head. For the mean team player exchanges going on here. That's Gros and Lukovac who leave the pitch. Priso replaces Gros. And Tolofua replaces Lukovac.
Allez, messieurs. En place, marque ici.
Bonjour, la marque, monsieur. Allez, Daniel. Le bal est metté. Allez, seconde.
Flexion. Lié. Je.
Scrum in favour of Rugby Club Toulonnais. Baptiste Serran takes possession. Cheekily chips his way forward. He's gained about 10 metres. Garbizi feeds the ball to Beka Gigashvili. He goes into contact. Serran now back in position as scrum half. He's told to play the ball by Vivien Praderi, the match referee. And Serran hoops the ball out into touch. The line-out restart will be to Lyon. Rather audacious attempt to grab past the ball forward and chase it there by Serran, a player who has never lacked confidence, it has to be said. Marchand, Guillaume with the ball. The throw is too long, it's intercepted. And here come Toulon. Duikevou. Try scorer, Leicester. Find Ayaku. Serran looking inside, infield. Toulon setting up a ruck situation here. That's Guillaume who's trying to jackal the ball back. His figures in terms of stealing back possession of these maul situations very high.
No.
He's in the top 5 in the top 14. Nonetheless, we still have Toulon possession. Niniashvili collects, the Georgian. Safe hands so far in this game.
Avantage.
Except for that fumble in the try-scoring situation a couple of moments ago.
Bien reçu, les gars.
Jackson's chip forward, neatly collected. Get down to Mortier there. Showing some international class. Well, it has to be said, a nicely timed punt forward by the Irishman, Paddy Jackson.
Plaquage 0, 13.
But that move coming to nothing. Referee Monsieur Pradery
13.
going back to an advantage 4. There we see it. For Lyon with the tackle by Leicester. Fahinga Anuku on David Niniashvili has been penalised. Lyon then keeping possession. And Paddy Jackson, we didn't see it, but I'm assured he kicked into touch from that penalty. Which of course gives Lyon a restart, their line out. Toulon already ready and waiting. And of course the onus really should be on Lyon here to set up the attack. Maybe they were plotting something as they were en route. Guillaume Marchand throws, collected by Lombe. Straight into a driving maul scenario. Marchand's on the back of that.
Stop!
Matt is breaking up, but Lyon still piling forward. This is great construction from Lyon. Pacherelot now at the back of the maul, looking to move things. Comes inside, but Semi Radradra goes right into contact. Over he goes. Lombe has the ball now. Offloads it to Marchand. Marchand still going forward, but Toulon's defending is relentless. Everyone making a sacrifice. Taufifenua goes to ground. Pacherelot looks to his left. This is Liam Allen. The flanker trying to find his way through. Pacherelot again inside. Michael Guillard takes it, the number 8. Pressure still from Lyon. Resolute defending by Toulon, it has to be said. But can Lyon construct something here? This is Felix Lombe. Second row, goes to ground again. Taufifenua is protecting. He picks and goes straight into Swan Rebadge. This is relentless stuff. Lyon trying to break through. This is Liam Allen. Can he push through?
Okay.
Lyon just 2 meters or so from the try line. Underneath the sticks. Desperate defending by Lyon. Is this going to be the try for Lyon? Lombe has possession. In he goes. Bishop Bradley on the spot. He blows his whistle. The try to Lyon. And underneath it all, it looks like it's Liam Allen who is the try scorer. Blindside flanker. Involved a number of times in that move. Let's take a look again. Guillard it is who goes into contact. Aided and abetted by Tolofua. In they go again, and it's Allen who picks and goes from there. Over the line. Try to Lyon.
Ok, bien reçu. Super.
Conversion attempt now from Paddy Jackson. Jackson, right-footed, adds 2 more points to the tally, making the scoreline look far more respectable from Lyon's perspective, bringing them back into this game.
Arrêt du temps. 4. 4 rouges. Ok. Reprise.
So that's Swan Rebadge, who's the field, replaced by Matthias Aligou.
Avantage.
Game restarts.
En avant blanc, repris devant.
With a knock-on from the kickoff, from the restart.
Repris devant.
Knock-on by
En
Michael
avant et repris devant après derrière.
Guillard. Disappointment written all over the young player's face. That one is one from the beginner's school of rugby, isn't it?
On reste ici, hein, on reste là. Merci Maxime.
From Guillard's knock-on, Paolo Garbisi of Toulon with a chance to add 3 more points to their total to extend the lead. But the home side have held throughout this match. The Italian Garbisi, left-footed, and he hits the post. Disappointment for Garbisi, but we've seen him do that before, haven't we? The Italian hits the post. The score remains Toulon 13, Lyon 10.
Non, non, il ne rentre pas, il est dedans, les gars.
At one point, it looked like it was going to be blown between the sticks, didn't it? But technically, you could see Garbisi snatching at the ball as he kicked it, which tends to make it hook towards the opposite foot. Almost a mix-up there in the Toulon back line.
10.
You see that changes happening. I'll keep you across them as they happen. Here's Ribbons. Oh, the offload from Ribbons was just a little bit too heavy.
No. No, franchement, no.
And unfortunately, Tukuvu unable to collect. And he had a whole acre of space in front of him and a clear run towards the try line.
Non, je vois pas d'en avant, merci, merci. Blanc. Blanc. Il y a un avant puis touche. Vous voulez quoi, la mêlée ou la touche?
This game finally poised now. This is Ribbons where he's, like we see that the left just too heavy, and it's such a shame because such a shame for Toulon, let me add, because Seteraki Tuikuvu had a full lane of space to run towards there straight to the try line. So just confirming, Halagu replacing Rebadge for Toulon.
C'est fini 18. C'est bon les gars. C'est bon dessus.
Back to Jackson.
Stop.
Jackson hooves it high. Out of play it goes. Marius Domont wants to play quickly and create the up and under for himself again. He's chasing. Jackson goes into challenge, but it's Domont who takes the ball. Toulon have possession, and they're imposing themselves now. The Lyon fullback judged offside. David Nimiashvili. So Toulon now with an advantage, marauding forward. Esteban Abadi. This is Baptiste Serran. Paolo Garbisi. Toulon finding space and time. Bursting through into the 22. Fianga Anuku there. This is now Serran looking inside for options. Toulon really pushing towards the try line. Serran now looking to set something up. The crowd baying for a try here at the Stade Mayol.
Oui, je sais, j'ai vu. Ah, pardon. Ok.
Ici, on est able to snaffle the ball from that maul. Referee Braderie is coming back to an advantage in favour of the rugby club Toulon. Captain Teddy Bobigny telling the referee he wants to have a scrum. Now a discussion with his forwards about the tactics ahead. And this, the move where it looked like Toulon couldn't fail to score. But of course, rugby is the kind of game that will prove you wrong time and again if you make that kind of supposition. In the meantime, Demba Bamba back on the pitch. Taking the place of Simatoga. And Lyon will need Demba Bamba's talent, experience and power in this situation. International tight head prop. Player whose quality is much appreciated by Fabien Galtier. Strong wheels advantage to Toulon. This is Serran setting something up. Serran again looks inside, chips it. Villiers with the try. Gabin Villiers. 5th try of the season for the left winger. 1 for France, and that's his 4th try in the top 14. Gabin Villiers touching down. From the scrum, advantage had been awarded. Serran was weighing up opportunities. He gets the ball, he dummies, looks to his left. And the chip collected as it lands by Gabin Villiers, who slides into the try zone. Excellent work by Toulon. Paolo Garbisi shapes up with this conversion attempt. And his aim is true, the Italian adding 2 more points to Toulon's total. And that's Baptiste Couillou coming on to replace his opposite number, or rather his rival number 9, Page Rollo. And Paddy Jackson to replaced by Léo Berdeux. That's a complete change in the charnière, as the French call it, the 9-10 combination. Charnière literally means boiler. Berdeux with the restart kick. Baptiste Serran it is, clearing for Toulon. At this stage in the game, Lyon clearly needs some kind of inspiration to get back in, trailing by 10 points. It's not that much, but it's still 10 points. And bringing on both Couillou and Berdeux with their creative potential. Perhaps this could inspire Lyon to what would be a very, very mouth-watering comeback. And certainly the intensity of this match requires something along those lines, doesn't it? Changes on the front row too, we're seeing here. Brooks and Sinclair coming on for Gros and Gigiashvili. Sorry, Bobigny and Gigiashvili. Jack Singleton, of course, the Hooker replacing Bobigny. We're coming out to the hour mark. We're seeing lots of changes happening right now. We'll bring them to you as we get them. The ones I see I can call, the ones I can't I've got to wait, obviously, to have that confirmed by our team on the ground. Touchline, of course, one of the best jobs to have in sport. Wendekolo replaces Rabout. Change there at centre. Marchand cedes his place to Charcosset. Yanis Charcosset replacing Guillaume Marchand for Lyon. And the referee penalising Toulon there straight away. Changes making a difference. Dani Priso shaking his head. And Leo Berdo has the chance now to create a better point of attack for Lyon. He kicks the penalty into touch. It means, of course, just to remind you, Lyon keep possession. Theirs will be the line-out throw. And a chance for Yanis Charcosset to show us what he can do, the number 16. Cleaning the ball, shrugging his shoulders, loosening up. Baptiste Couillou leading try scorer in the top 14, the number 20. Replacement scrum half. Felix Lambé collects. That's Charcosset at the bottom of that driving maul. Lyon pushing straight through. This is great driving maul from Lyon. And the referee's awarding a penalty try. Success there for the Lyon forwards. The infringement by Toulon, meriting, according to Monsieur Praderie, a penalty try, and a yellow card is being dished out. It's Dani Priso, the number 17, who replaced Beka Gigashvili. He's been penalised for collapsing the maul. Monsieur Praderie having nothing of that and awarding a penalty try to Lyon. As I was just saying, Lyon were 10 points behind. Now they're just 3 points behind.
On est dedans.
Baptiste Couillou moving it quickly, and he had to. That's Wendekolo. Couillou again at the back of this ruck. Getting extra protection there from Felix Lambé. His kick, high, hoisted. Collected by Domon. As he's done all day, collects then goes into contact. Toulon now trying to maraud forward. Halagu, this has gone to ground. And this is outside centre, Lester Fanganuku. Serran, inside he goes. Domon it is, Olivon. He's got support from Villiers, Domon, Wendekolo and Serran. Vincent Rattez, meanwhile, there's that joint play for Lyon there on the wing. Garbisi to Ribbons. Fanganuku took the ball forward. Domon trying to worm a way through. Serran, Garbisi. Don't miss the pass, fools himself and his teammate, sadly. Toulon there were on an advantage. Monsieur Praderie going back to the scene of the infringement. So that's the Lyon player not rolling away. Dani Priso, yellow carded. Toulon down to 14 men. Seeking to hold on to a 3-point lead. This is Matteo Lecorvec coming on. To add a bit of extra weight and power to the scrum. He's replacing Esteban Abadi. Buddy there having some ice treatment on what looks to be a strain in the calf. So just to remind you, Toulon, one of the 7 teams who stand a chance of making it into the 4 playoff places that appear to be up for grabs. Taken that Stade Saint Toulouse 1 and 2 look more or less safely qualified, if not mathematically qualified. So a win here for Toulon is essential today. Lyon, on the other hand, are fighting for their survival, so they want to get a win as well. Lyon have not won an away game this season, it's worth pointing out. Toulon have won all but 1 of their home games, so Pierre Mignoni knows a lot is riding on the last 17 minutes or so. Referee Monsieur Pradry telling Baptiste Couillou to get his teammates to calm down. In the meantime, Toulon eager to take this penalty. Jack Singleton places the ball down. They're lining up. Here we go, Singleton puts it inside. Ribbons on a charge. Toulon here really pushing for the line. That's Olivon, can he get through? Held up by Lyon at the moment. But the ball isn't dead and the pressure is still on. Toulon still have it. This is Serran weighing up his options. Chips wide. It's collected by Wandekolo and over he goes. Giuta Wandekolo.
Fais-le voir le 12 s'il te plaît, il y a une faute volontaire là, il se sort pas, il prend carton jaune. Le 12.
So all smiles that for Toulon. As Olivon was bursting through, perhaps fouled by Semi Radradra. Serran picks the ball out, chips to the wing, where Giuta Wandekolo collected and scored for Toulon. Neat sidestep, finding the space, over he takes it. That's Wandekolo with his 4th try of the season.
Largement pas, sinon il y a essai. S'il est dans la mute, il y a essai. S'il est dans la mute, il a aplati, il y a essai. Non.
Galbeezy lining up to convert. And that left foot adds 2 more points to the total for the home side. Applause around the Stade Mayol for the Italian, who pushes his team closer to this home victory they desperately want and need. The Auberdo getting the game underway. Toulon now back in a 10-point lead position. 27 points to 17 is the scoreline right now. There's Tolofua bursting through. Goes to the ground. Toulon playing across their 22 at this present moment in time. Baptiste Serran getting to the back of the ruck now.
Non, fini, jouez-le!
Jouez-le, play the ball. Here come Toulon. Ball swept wide, too high for Gavin Villiers to collect.
Ballon manipulé.
And Lyon trying to play quickly, but Monsieur Pradry unhappy.
Si c'est vous qui récupérez le ballon, c'est vous qui devez effectuer la remise en jeu. Ouais, je sais. Non, pardon.
So the referee saying that if you collect the ball, you're the player has to bring it back into play. That clearly wasn't respect by Lyon, which is why he stopped the play. In the meantime, we're seeing changes for Toulon. One of those changes will be the departure of Baptiste Serran to be replaced by Ben White. Ben White, of course, Scotland's number 9, replacing a player who in many people's eyes could well be the French number 9, and of course has been in the past. Serran, a very talented and much respected scrum half here in France. And from the other perspective, I think we saw the Welshman, Dan Biggar. Yes, Dan Biggar taking to the field.
Touche terminée.
He will be replacing Garbizi in the order of things, in spite of what our captions are telling you. So a new 9-10 combo for Toulon. White and bigger, a Scotsman and a Welshman. Hoping to take the Southern French team to victory. But Baptiste Couillou and Lyon, of course, are not finished. Berdo finding Alan. Berdo again. This is Niniashvili with a turn of pace. Look at him go. And that throw to the wing. Rattez couldn't control. It looked forward from my perspective. But my view, of course, doesn't matter. The only one that matters is the referees.
Vous avez le choix, Anna. Il y a un avant, mêlée ou touche.
As Niniashvili bursting through, but that throw clearly forward.
Mêlée. En avant. Ok, bien reçu. Arrêt du temps.
So Monsieur Praderie giving Toulon the options. Toulon
Six
choosing to restart this one with a scrum in their favour. Ben White marching across to collect the ball.
Le 6 rouge, il change.
A little bit of refreshing of the front row going on here, I think. Jean-Baptiste Gros returns. And Matteo Lukovec, number 6, who started the game as the open side flanker. He's now going off pitch again. This is Michael Guillard. Much expected of him before this game, especially in his recuperation of the ball in the maul situation, jackling if you like. He had a quiet game by his standards. But in rugby, of course, a quiet game can turn into a man of the match performance with the right bounce of the ball, can't it? So Ben White
Flexion
for Toulon.
Lié.
As Monsieur Praderie calls out the orders for the scrum. He's unhappy. Lyon pénalised.
C'est une pénalité, pardon, c'est un deuxième coup de pied franc, vous poussez avant. Deuxième coup de pied franc, pénalité. Vous poussez avant.
Lyon penalised for pushing before Monsieur Praderie gave the orders.
Non, 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 penalty kick.
This is Dan Bigger, who the referee is communicating with in English rather than Welsh. Bigger, of course, have been from Wales or Cymru, where they speak Welsh, or Cymraeg. They speak English too, of course, very clever people.
Non, non, pénalité sur le deuxième coup de pied franc, c'est pénalité. Là, premier là.
Singleton has the ball for Toulon. Singleton's throw. Wasn't the cleanest line-out by any stretch of the imagination. The ball bobbles away. Possession squandered by Toulon when they really needed to keep it. So Lyon with the chance now to relaunch on the Toulon 22. Baptiste Couillou taking a position there at the front of the line-out. What's he trying to cook up? That's a long one. It goes over everybody. It's collected by Berdo, who's flattened. This is Couillou. Knock on by Olivon. Advantage. This is Liam Allen. Liam Allen rewarding through. And is that try number 14 of the season for Couillou? I think it is. Baptiste Couillou, try number 14 of the season for the Lyon scrum half. The pressure back on here at the Stade Maillot. The line-out looked lost. Berdo collects. Couillou in there as always. Olivon's knocked forward, collected by Allen. And Couillou there supporting. And he finds the way through. Try to Lyon. We're entering the final 10 minutes of this game. And Baptiste Couillou has just upped the pressure on Toulon a little bit more. Leo Berdo with the conversion. So the try by Baptiste Couillou, converted by Leo Berdeau, gives us a situation here as we enter the final 10 minutes of this game. Toulon leading now just by 3 points. And Couillou there certainly being the impact player for Lyon, coming off the bench, making a real difference, and of course scoring that try. Dormont collects, boots the ball high, collected by Belder. Couillou at the back of the ruck there, fishing it out. Danny Prisonnier back on the pitch. There he is, number 17. Toulon, of course, back to a full complement, 15 players. Here come Lyon again, that's Leon Allen. Couillou looking for some protection from his forwards as he fishes the ball out with his right foot. Now one for them to chase. Couillou hits it high. There's a group of players underneath there. The ball snaffled at one point by Charcosset. This is Girassi. And Lyon back in possession. Le Corvec. Outside we go to Villiers. He kicks it, he's chasing. Gabin Villiers on the chase. Ninius Villiers ahead of him. And the ball out of play. Exciting, audacious attempt there by Gabin Villiers. We see as Villiers receives the ball, he looks and has one aim in mind, getting to that try line. He punts it forward. And fortunately for Lyon, David Niniashvili was able to get ahead of him.
Allez, mets-les. Arrêt du temps.
Time off, says the referee.
Pardon, je pensais que ça avait touché. C'est bon? Allez.
David Niniashvili there, the Georgian fullback, still recovering from that very important run back he had to make to get ahead of Gabin Villiers. And it's Baptiste Couillou has the ball in hand. Trying to cook up something with his back line there. Toulon fans have been quiet for a moment, certainly as the Lyon comeback was taking the wind out of their sails a little bit. Now it's Baptiste Couillou who puts the ball in for Lyon. Slips and slides, but the ball's already out and recycled. And here come Lyon again. Maul is called by the referee, Monsieur Praderie. And the infringement by Lyon. Possession handed back to the home side. Xavier Mignot penalised in the middle of all that. Semir Radra stretching his legs there. One wonders if bringing this man back on might be something of a solution for Lyon to try to get those 3 points. Well, why not 5 points and a first away victory of the season?
Flexion.
22 degrees Celsius in Toulon, but it feels a lot hotter in this inferno that is the Stade Maillot. Shadows bidding to be cast across the pitch as the sun moves its angle around the pitch. There he is, Semir Radra being brought back on, replacing Vincent Rattez.
Okay, merci.
Perhaps I've spoken too soon. Maybe Vincent Rattez was just congratulating him coming on.
Allez. Allez les gars, on reste bien en place.
We will let you know who Radradra replaces as soon as it's apparent from our touchline team. This is Romain Taufifenua coming back on two. So Pierre Mignoni having a last throw of the dice. Lombi goes off, replaced by Taufifenua. He's had an all-action game today. Very much in the spirit of how he's always played his rugby.
Flexion.
Ben White, ball in hand for Toulon. The Scottish scrum half tries to play it in, the scrum collapses. It's a Lyon player who's being penalised.
C'est les deux. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas de stabilité entre les deux équipes. Et après, plus
Plenty for the thoughts of Mathieu Bastrou. As Bastrou looks on, it's Jack Singleton at hooker for Toulon, who is lining up that front row for the reset of this scrum. Monsieur Praderie in close attendance, making sure both front rows enter at the same time. Ben White trying to communicate with his backs. See where Toulon go after this scrum. The scrum holds. And we've got a pick and go situation. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Tolafua bursting forward. White looks inside now. That's Singleton at the bottom of the ruck. White again. Big Sut, Palagu. Matthias Alago into contact. White picking out again at the back. Danny Priso. White, that's bigger. Olivon at the bottom of that ruck. White again to Bigger. Bigger hoofs it high, one to chase. Gabin Villiers making ground, as is Lester Fanganuku. And we've had a collision where David Niniashvili has the ball, but appears to have been clattered.
Hakim, est-ce que tu m'entends?
So full credit to the Georgian keeping hold of the ball.
Il me semble que le 14 rouge déséquilibre en l'air le preneur de balle 15 blanc. On peut vérifier ça s'il te plaît et ensuite la retombée.
Question asked, did the referee said the number 14, it wasn't the number 14, the red number 14, it wasn't him, it wasn't that. It may have been Wendekolo coming in who, or perhaps Gabin Villiers who destabilised Niniashvili in the air. Which of course could be interpreted by the referee as a challenge in the air, which may well result in a yellow card. Or at the very least, penalty to Lyon. We see it again, the Georgian number 15 in white for Lyon. Niniashvili collects. He's connected with by Gabin Villiers and by Giuta Wanikolo. It's up to this man, Vivian Praderie, to decide to what extent.
Dans un premier temps, le contest aérien n'est pas légal. Donc il est en retard, il passe dessous, donc je reste sur une simple pénalité. Pas de dangerosité,
just no penalties, the question he's asking the video referee. Does Wanikolo take his leg and take him through?
Ok. Est-ce que tu peux le passer à vitesse réelle pour juger du danger?
These are the questions they're asking as they're looking at this. And the crowd clearly impatient, and I'm happy that one of their heroes may well be penalised on this one. So Marius Domon was there as well. Domon, Wanikolo, Villiers all go in on Niniashvili. Niniashvili wins the ball, keeps the ball, but is fouled. Now, let's see what Monsieur Praderie is going to dish out.
Le contest aérien du rouge n'est pas légal. Le danger est élevé parce qu'il y a de la vitesse, donc c'est carton jaune.
Yellow card. Illegal challenge, dangerous challenge. And the yellow card is shown, I believe, to Gabin Villiers. 11, the 11, Gabin Villiers. That's a yellow card for Gabin Villiers. Of course, scored a try in the game as well. All action as ever. A handshake as Gamavilliers leaves the pitch. As we enter the 77th minute, Leo Berdeux of Lyon takes the penalty directly into touch to create the line-out situation for his players just over the halfway line. With the score at 27-24, it could be more finely poised. We're on the halfway line now. Yanis Charcosset has the ball for Lyon, getting ready to take this line out. David Niniashvili has to leave the pitch for a head injury assessment. Replacing him is Paddy Jackson, fly half. Fourth highest point scorer in the top 14. The Irishman of great experience and great talent. Charcosset takes the line out. It's collected by Theo William. All action game William has had today. Lyon still coming forward. Charcosset going into contact. Somewhat isolated, but players getting around him. Number 17, Jérôme Ray. That's Couillou to Jackson. Radradra at the bottom of the maul there. Ruck, sorry. This is Jackson again. Lyon now looking to find something off to this left where they have a man over, but the man over was Yanis Charcosset, not the fastest player in the squad. No one doubting his commitment, of course. Demba Bamba, this is Semi Radradra trying to find a way through. He can't. Leo Berdeux again looking to find a way. Turn of pace, away he moves. Leo Berdeux finds Baptiste Couillou inside of him. Lyon marauding forward. Mignot inside again to Berdeux. Berdeux is tackled by Windekolo. Great play by the Fijian to get possession back for Toulon. The clock ticks down. Ben White calling for more players to his right-hand side. And he puts it out. Advantage over for Toulon. Ben White, foot on the ball. Toulon scrum half. Kicking one up and under, and away we go. Who's chasing this one this time? The massive bodies go down. White's complaining. No releasing. The ball comes out now. Toulon still in possession. Home side leading by 3 points at this point. Lyon desperate to get back possession. This is Charles Olivon. Le Grand Charles goes to ground. White. Fainga Anuku. And the referee's blown his whistle. That's Roman Taifenua of Lyon, involved in what looks like a very nasty bit of face grabbing on the ground. And if that's the case, of course, that will be sanctioned with the ultimate red. And the tension in this match, of course, now spilling over into other players who really have nothing to do with this fight that broke out. But the way it goes, everybody gets involved. And it's up to Monsieur Praderie to work out who the culprits are and who gets punished. Baptiste Couillou, voice of reason there for Lyon. Come on, lads, get organised. Concentrate. Because it's that concentration, if Lyon are going to win, that will get them this game. And the crowd calls baying for blood. Toulon, to remind you, down to 14 men. Gamavilliers is in the sin bin. Charles Olivon telling Monsieur Praderie that the points will be taken there. Toulon were on an advantage before the fisticuffs broke out. So chance now for Dan Bigger to get his name on the scoreboard. 21 points so far this season for the Welshman. It breaks down on 3 penalties, 2 conversions. Dan Bigger lines this up, kicking into the wind. You can see the flags behind the posts, how they're blowing. The wind coming off the Mediterranean, the sun on his face. Can Dan Bigger put this through the sticks? The Welshman kicks straight and true, and 3 more points for Toulon. No expression of emotion on the face of Pierre Mignoni, but clearly those points kicked by Dan Bigger will give Toulon an easier last moments of this game. The hooter has just gone, that's the ship's horn sounding. And Monsieur Pradry deciding that the game ends there and then. Those final 3 points kicked by Dan Bigger giving Toulon a more comfortable winning margin of 30 points to 24. A happy crowd here at the Stade Mayol. Toulon 30, Lyon 24.